चंदा सूरज लाखों तारे हैं जब तेरे ही ये सारे, किस बात पे होती है फिर टकरारें। खींची है लकीरें इस ज़मीं पे पर ना खींचो देखो, बीच में दो दिलों के ये दीवारें। दुनिया में कहीं भी दर्द से कोई भी दुनिया में कहीं भी दर्द से कोई भी तड़पे तो हमको यहाँ पे एहसास उसके जख्मों का हो के अपना भी दिल भर भर आए रोए आँखें। What are you waiting for? Another day, another talk. Somewhere we have to find a new way to peace. What are you waiting for? Another sign, another call. Somewhere we have to find a new way to peace. Peace and happiness is something we all consciously seek in life. And as I'm a psychologist, technically I'm supposed to talk about the science behind happiness. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to share 5 stories from my life where I experienced happiness and peace. Well, my name is Prachi Agrawal, and as you see, there is a condition that I experience which is very rare of its kind. It's called orthogryposis multiplexa congenita. The condition is not as complicated as the name is. It's very simple. But then, the day I was born, it turned out to be an episode of Discovery Channel where everybody was trying to find out what it is and how it is, you know. And in my journey of 23 surgeries that I had, one thing that remained common is that every time I entered the operation theatre, me and my mother, we had a smile on our face. She giving it to me and I giving it to her. That dude, it's okay. I'm okay. Chill. Yeah? And every time I came out of the operation theatre, we had stories to tell each other. Ki andar ye hua, and she had to tell me bahar ye hua. So since then, hospital stays were accompanied by movies, music, and storybooks. As I talk about storybooks, it reminds me of my time in school. Yes, I was in a lovely school with lovely people around. Mrs. Bhan, the principal of my school, and Mrs. Maritz, my class teacher. We did a play back in school when I was in grade 2, The Pied Piper of Hamelin. And guess who the Pied Piper was? No one else but me. But then there's more twist in the story. So just on a play that had 45 children involved, a play that had instruments coming all the way from Holland then, a play where the script and the backdrop was made by the teacher. I fell sick 2 days before the play. Food poisoning, yes. And my teacher called my mom to tell her that if it's inconvenient for Prachi, we can cancel the play. And I told mom that no, I will do it. And guess what? I did it. But that was not for myself. I did not do it for myself. Now that I look back, I realize it was not for me. It was for Mrs. Maritz. I remember the smile on her face every time I rehearsed. And I remember the joy that I had when I saw that smile on her face. Amazing. And that's the reason that I did it. Well, the journey continued. The journey of school continued, and I reached 10th standard, the board exam year. And I was there at the school for one of the board exams that I was to give, and we were studying outside. And there was this little girl who didn't have money, torn clothes, dry skin, begging there. I didn't have much to offer, but I had this huge dairy milk that my mom had given me because I skipped breakfast. And I just opened it, and I gave it to her. And oh my God, this is what she looked like. She was so happy. She was so happy. And seeing her happy, all my worries about the exam, all the stress had gone away. And I was just happy to see her happy. Beautiful. Amazing it was. Well, parallel to school life were long hours of physiotherapy for me. I was just 8, I guess, that time, and I did not understand the importance of what physiotherapy is. But I still used to exercise. You know why? Before telling you the why, I'll ask you an important question. The road to joy is comfortable and enjoyable. How many agree? Okay, how many disagree? Well, the ones, I can't see you, but you're right. So I used to do it, not because I understand it is good for me. I used to do it because every time I did it, she was so happy. She was so happy. And believe me, because I used to do it for her, I learned climbing steps without any support independently, because I did it for her. And if all these reasons are not enough, then find the need that drives you. The need that drives you. Mine was to be needed. Yes, to be needed. And in the effort to do that, I started this foundation called Disha, where we help people find the better version of themselves and to find their happiness. The need to bring smiles on the faces of people. So here I am, extending my arm. So stretch your arm to express, to care, to love, to show your gratitude towards a happier life. And in this part of life, you will be happy. Thank you.